What's going on, guys? It's your buddy MLC Stealth, and today we have a quick game of Search and Destroy on Summit, and I go 15-1 this game, so that one death is caused by just a lot of people sitting in the very back of the map. Oh geez, that guy scared the crap out of me when I saw him. I literally gasped. I was like, and then he decided that he didn't want to shoot me, so I survived that little predicament. But my one death was from people sitting in the far back of the map with Ghost when they were on offense, and I was just rushing because, I don't know, I was being kind of dumb. But, yeah, that's my only death, just some poo holes just being poo holes. You know how it is. Peons being peons. I don't even know what that means, even. But I did see that there were two guys in that building at B, and there's two guys left. So that is why I'm going to A to plant the bomb, and I'm getting my plant on. And I heard a rumor that, if you spin in circles while planting or something, or if you start spinning and then start planting, that your bomb does not make any noise like when you're planting or defusing. I'm not sure if that's true, but why not spin in circles anyway? But yeah, first round 1-0, not that great. It does end up being 15-1, so you'll see me get some kills here later on. And I'm using my gold silence M16. I have two classes that I like to run in Search and Destroy, and that is, I think they're both lightweight, sleight of hand, ninja pro, or I guess all pro. But I like using the silence M16 on the bigger maps, and then on the closer maps I like using the infield, or also silenced. And I like to throw that grenade right behind that dumpster that people like to sit behind. I actually like to sit behind that myself, so that grenade would kill me each and every round. But I actually don't think I got many grenade kills with this game. I don't know. Well, I think I get like 4 kills just shooting people across the way. They're pretty oblivious to me. And right there, actually, the aim assist almost got me killed because I was shooting at that one guy who was in the door, and then somebody else walked by, so it actually caused me to, like, pull away from that guy, and I was like, God dang it, aim assist! But it's all good. We still managed to survive that little gunfight. And here's a spot that not many people know about. You can just hop up here, and you have a nice little line of sight. And there was a guy sitting in the corner. I don't even know where he was, but he almost killed me right there, and thank you, Sir Jonathan, for saving my life. But like I said, for the bigger maps I like to use the M16. For smaller maps I like to use the Enfield. Obviously I could use a FAMAS because that compensates for long range having no recoil, and at close range for having the fire rate of freaking the fastest thing ever. But obviously we're not going to use a FAMAS because I'm not a cheap butthole, and I don't know, I just don't. It's a lot more impressive getting games with M16s or infields than it is the, and again, people aren't going behind that dumpster, which is weird, because that's normally what people do. It's a lot more, like my friend watches me play, and he's like, why are you using the M16, or why are you using the infield, and he tells me use the FAMAS, and yeah, this guy doesn't even notice me. This is why it's a good spot right here. I'm just killing them, and they have no idea. But I like to use guns that aren't seen very often, or just are obviously worse than others, because it's more impressive getting high scores or good gameplays with those kind of guns. And yeah, I just love sitting right here with a silence gun. Nobody knows where I am. And I have motion sensor here too. Like I said before, motion sensor and Ninja Pro is very amazing. Because if the motion sensor doesn't hear him, then my ears certainly will. Why thoitly? I don't know why that stuck in my head. I don't even know what that's from. That might be Popeye or something, I don't know. But I'm using Napalm Strike this game, and ooh, look at that guy getting killed because he's just running around with his knife out or something. I'm not sure. Oh, and this guy was defusing. I was like, teammate, he's defusing, and he actually managed to get the defuse. And I actually didn't think that was his head poking out. I thought he was like crouched or prone. Because really, why would he be standing straight up while defusing bomb? It seems like people do that a lot, and I have no idea why. And I thought this guy was gonna be a smart guy and actually maybe sit down, or he actually got a ninja defuse on my teammate, but I thought he was going to sit down or something while he's defusing him, but no, he's going to stand straight up, so I did not see his head there until the very last second, and he still got the defuse. So that's a bummer. But I'm using the Napalm Strike, and the Napalm Strike really isn't that great of a kill streak. I really don't like it that much, for the simple fact that it takes like 15 or 20 seconds to call in those kind of kill streaks that actually, and this guy, like, he was like, did teammate just die? And he poked back around the corner right there, and that was kind of a dumb idea, because the M16 is obviously really good at range with its burst fire and not really any recoil at all. But as I was saying, Napalm Strike's not really that good. It might get you 1, maybe 2 kills. Normally it's going to get you 0 kills, though, with its whole thing. Or I can just try to get 3 more kills with my 3 more kill streak and get myself a Blackbird, which guarantees you a round win, unless you run into Claymores or other shenanigans like that, which I have not done so yet. But I probably will one day, because I will be punished for using, or I'll be punished for using Lightweight and Ninja Pro and not using Flak Jacket and Hacker. Or not and, either or. You don't really have to use both. If you use both, it's a little bit overkill. Obviously, motion sensors can still get you killed, but at least when you're on the motion sensor, the guy still has to beat you in a gunfight. Claymores, though, just like instant explosion of death, and that's never too much fun. Because that does happen quite often, where I am using Lightweight and a Claymore just ruins my day, and it's like, man, I really should be using Lightweight and Hacker. I don't know, maybe Flak Jacket instead of Lightweight, because Lightweight's not really too useful. I actually kind of forget that I'm using Lightweight Pro and that I can jump off of buildings and shenanigans, or not shenanigans. Shenanigans is not the right word to describe buildings. Buildings and stuff like that, cliffs, you know that, bridges. And right here, this guy's sitting on the back of the map with his Ghost 74U. Look at, what is he doing? I have no idea. He's just pressing Y. Just, I'm going to wait for people to come in the back of the map because I'm a pro player. And he's just sitting there waiting, da-da-da-da-da. And then I walk around and he's like, oh, a person. Look at him make a mistake of, oh, and here's my teammate. We were laughing extremely hard right here. We're like, oh, he's just teabagging this guy. And I was like, he's probably, and he actually does die. I was like, there's another ghost guy in the back of the map. He's about to get killed by that dude. And then he died. So that was pretty hilarious. He was just gonna teabag him and then knife him or shoot him in the back of the head or something, but he actually got killed right. Oh, and oh my gosh, this guy, Lame Gamertag, is probably one of the worst Call of Duty players I've ever seen. And he actually managed to get a kill right here, which surprised. We were watching him play. We actually looked at his recent games because he was so funny to watch. The fail that you are going to see is going to make you laugh so hard. This is probably one of the worst Call of Duty players I've seen. His kill death is I love the fact that he's using an M16, but his kill death and win-loss really aren't that great. And I think he stuns himself right here. Yes, which I'm not sure why I'm giving him a hard time for stunning himself, because I do that all the time. Motion sensor, I'm going to try. Oh, I missed motion sensor. And then right here, greatest part, he sees a Claymore is in the room, so common sense should be like, hey, there's probably an enemy with that Claymore. He tries shooting it, misses. He doesn't even have a silenced weapon, tries to throw a grenade at. Grenade goes out the window. Claymore's still there. Guy's still in that room and everything. He's like, alright, we're just going to defuse it without even looking for this guy. And he starts to defuse, and this guy just walks out of the room and shoots him. And we were having a good old time just laughing right there, because that's probably one of the funniest things we have ever seen. And I'm playing with a full team right here. Or not full, but there's like 2 or 3 of us. And we were dying laughing right there. Like I'm playing with 3 other guys, yeah. That was probably one of the funniest fails I have seen in Black Ops. I've seen some Modern Warfare 2 fails where, people are teabagging and they just get killed. But in Black Ops, that's not really a fail. That's more like a skill fail, which is on a whole different level. Obviously, there are different types of fails, just like accident fails like my friend had teabagging the guy, and then skill fails, which are also pretty funny to watch. And I thought that rock was a person in the very back of the map, but turns out it was not. And I don't know, just having a lot of fun playing Search and Destroy. It's a good game type. Definitely, since I'm done prestiging, not really much else to do. Why would I pub stomp in Domination or Demolition? I mean, I guess I still can. It's still fun to get high scores, but Search and Destroy really is the only thing that still gets the heart pumping. I know that sounds kind of lame. Playing video games makes my heart pump, but it kind of does a little bit. Don't know what it is, but when those clutch situations happen where it's like 1 versus 5, and I'm like, alright, I need to do this. And I just knife that guy, because why would I even try using an M16 at close range? It's so terrible. So yeah, I just use my good old handy dandy knife, because it's a freaking 1-hit kill, as opposed to the M16 being a 3-hit kill at close range. Which I use tactical layout anyways, and anytime I try to not knife the guy, I mean, really, I press the fire button, and of course, he presses the knife button at the same time as me. He's obviously going to win. Anyways, that's a game of 15-1. If you like the video, please give the video a like rating, favorite it, do whatever you want to it, show it to your grandparents. I don't care. But you guys have a great day. I'll see y'all later, and peace.